Good morning, everybody. How are you going? It is Sharon Wilson, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. I hope you're going well. It is Friday the 14th of June, 2024, and it is another sort of more overcast day today in Sydney. But it's a cooler day, obviously middle of winter. Starting winter. We started winter on the 1st of June, and it has been quite cold, so it's been a fairly chilly time of late. So we've had the air conditioner on, heating up the house and everything, and taking the chill off the air first thing in the morning. But yes, it's been a cold start to our winter in Australia here in Sydney. But today I wanted to share with you another bundle that's on special till the end of June. There is a bundle offer happening right now from the 5th of June through to the end of June, and it is all select stamp and die bundles. So it's the stamp and die bundles that are actually on special. They're an extra 10% off. So when you buy a stamp and die set together, normally it's 10% off. But at the moment, Stampin' Up! Have offered a new promotion, which is an additional 10% off that bundle. So the bundle I'm looking at today is the Hearts and Hugs bundle, and normally it's $87.25, but at the moment until the end of June it is $77.50 for the stamps and dies. So that's a great savings right there. And also all the bundles can be added to a starter kit. So if you want to join my team, it is a great time to join, because you can actually add those bundles as part of your starter kit. So you save an extra 10% on those bundles, which is awesome, which means you can spend an extra 10% more on product. But not only that, the die machine, so the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines, the large one and the minis, they're all on special as well for an extra 10% off their normal price. And so the large die cutting machine, Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, that's I think about $204 at the moment. So it's a great opportunity to purchase that as a starter kit, in a starter kit, and choose an extra $30 worth of product to go with it. So it is a fabulous time to join and grab a bargain, because the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine you can actually add to your starter kit, and you only pay $169 for that starter kit, and you get $235 worth of product included in that, and it's including free shipping. So it's a fabulous opportunity to join and grab a bargain at the same time, and joining is always fun as well. Lots of new products are coming up as well. If you're a demonstrator, we get to pre-order product, and so that is that's another opportunity. So we have pre-order for certain things happening throughout the year, and it's always fun to get a sneak peek and get to play with those products early. Morning, Sam, how you going? So let's get started. We're going to do the Hearts and Hugs bundle. So let's switch to my overhead camera, and this is the stamp set here. So it's a red rubber cling mount stamp. So you can actually, it's a beautiful red rubber. Red rubber is always my favourite, and you've always got the stickers on there, so you can always see generally where you're stamping. These are the dies that go with it, and you can actually see the dies will actually cut out all of the cute little animals in their hugs as well. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat at the moment. So if we look at the catalogue, it's on page 61, and this is the bundle here. Whoops. And so you can see a few of the samples. So you've got a little mouse, and you've got a little, I don't know what they all are. Obviously it's a walrus. Skunk? I don't know. Excuse me. Whatever they are, it doesn't matter. They're cute, they're hugging, they're fun. So and I'm going to pair this stamp set with, what is it? The Country Lace Designer Series paper. So the Country Lace is just pretty. It's just neutral type of colours, neutral patterns. So just some beautiful beautiful, not normal, beautiful images, beautiful patterns, nice and subtle, I guess is the term I'm looking for. Subtle images, something that's not in your face. Oh, what a morning. So let's get started. I've actually done a bit of prep already. So let's start with this one. So this original design is Fun Time Stamper. These ones. So we're starting with some smoky slate, and I've got some Night of Navy, and I've also embossed the smoky slate. And it'd help if I actually remembered which which embossing folders I use, wouldn't it? Of course it would. That'd be extremely helpful, Sharon. Where'd I put them? There they are. So I think it's like the Lovely Lace embossing folder. Let me see if I can find them. That was the one thing I didn't mark up. I didn't mark up what the embossing folders were. There they are. So page 129 is the embossing folders, and you've got the, was it Dashing Designs 3D, and the Cute Crochet. So I've used those ones. The original design that she used was actually the Eyelet 3D. So, but I didn't actually have that one. So I've improvised and changed it up. Yes, Cute Crochet. It's quite cute. I think I used that one last week too. So they're the embossing folders. And I'm just going to pull out some designer series paper as well. So I'm going to use, where am I? That one. I'm going to use that one. And I've done lots of prep, but I just haven't done all my designer series paper yet. And so this piece here, this is 9.5 centimeters. So I've got the standard card base, and then so that was 14.85 by 21, and then I've cut another piece of Night of Navy, and all these measurements are pretty standard on most of the cards that I've used today. Night of Navy, and that's 10 centimeters by 14.3, and then 9.5 centimeters by 13.8 centimeters. And so because I've done 9.5, I'm actually going to do 9 centimeters. So I'm just basically working half a centimeter down on each one. And then I'll probably want to go about halfway. So let's go 6.5 centimeters. So that will fit beautifully there. And then let's just cut another one, 6.5 centimeters. So we can glue them on. I'm just going to use some liquid glue. And the reason for that is sometimes when you have something that's embossed, the Stampin seal just gets a bit can sort of rip up the cardstock slightly, just because it's broken the fibers already. And so because the fibers have been broken, because it's gone run through the embossing machine, it just means it's not as strong. Not as strong as what it previously was with the fibers broken, with the fibers not broken. So that's why I use Tombow liquid glue. And so I've pre-stamped some of the walruses, and I'm going to colour them in. And I stamped extra just in case I stuffed up on my colouring. Because I'm not awesome at colouring. I'm not too, like, I'm okay, but I'm not awesome. So let me just get, oh, that's smoky slate as well. So I've just got my blends, and I'm just going to do a bit of quick colouring. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Maybe not, I don't know. Let's see what I do, because your guess is as good as mine. I'm just going to go around the lines. And I'm going to cut these guys out as well. That's light, yes. Maybe I will colour them all in. I just change up my mind all the time. Oh, hang on, switch back to this one. Oh. Just create a bit of a shadow between them. Bit squeaky. I should have prepared some earlier though, shouldn't I? Because I am doing 2. I do switch around between the thick and the thin end, like the brush tip and the bullet point. Just because I feel like I've got a bit more control with the bullet point than I do with the brush tip. Oh, they're cute, aren't they? How cute. What do I have? Just gonna make that little bit, and their noses pink. So I'm just going to colour in their noses a bit, whatever they're called, the snout, and I'm just going to use my colour lifter just to sort of make it slightly lighter. There we go. What do you think? They are pretty cute. All right, next one. Try and get through this one a bit quicker. Hey Julie, how you going? Hey Deb. Good to see you both. This one I'll do a bit slightly different. I'll just use the light colour. Do I like them? Do I leave it as is, or do I don't know, maybe. I might leave them both as is. Let's die cut them anyway and see what happens. See what they look like. My plates. So I've got... You think you've ordered that bundle? Hey Susan, how you going? So I'm just going to die cut these. There you go. Riveting television with me off camera, isn't it? Oh. So there's these guys and those guys. So do you think, do I need to colour them in a bit more? I might need to. I think what I'll do, I'll colour them in and then I might use the colour lifter just to sort of push the ink through a bit. Just checking that I actually had the correct one then too, because that wouldn't be good, would it? So then let's try and push some of the colour through, like lift the colour back off or push it through. I've heard that this is actually a bit like it's a call it a colour lifter, but it sort of pushes the ink through the cardstock a bit. Go. He's a bit more mottly, I guess. There we go. I like them. They're pretty cute, hey? And I want to do some dimensionals on this one. And some of this ribbon, this is gorgeous ribbon, the iridescent striped ribbon, striped trim. And we'll just do a bit of a knot on that one. Aren't they cute? So cute. And then for my sentiment, I've got a banner that I chopped out using the stitch frames. Yeah, something like that, stitch frames or something. So I've got that. And then let's just go stick it down onto the card front, which I haven't folded yet. There we go. They're really quite cute, hey? I like them. Solid shaped dies, that's what they are. I knew I'd get it eventually. And where are my die cuts? There they are. So I've just got a couple of banners that I've cut out, and I think I'm going to just do sending birthday hugs, and we might do that in Night of Navy. Oh, that's what happens when you wobble. You get a bit of extra ink. There we go. And we might pop them up on dimensionals too, I think. Sending birthday hugs. There we go. There's the first couple of cards. So both of them slightly different from each other. Use a different embossing folder and different, slightly different colouring as well, which I think is quite cute because I think they're all different walruses anyway, aren't they? They're not seals, are they? I think pretty sure it's a walrus because it's got the teeth. I'm such an animal person, aren't I? Alright, so let's go with this one, that one, that. Alright, so we've got petal pink, which I'm just going to fold in half. I'm such an animal lover. I know my animals. I know my coloured cardstock. That's what I know. Alright, so we have Night of Navy again. And we've got some smoky slate. And then if we pull out, I'm going to pull out, which one is it? I want to do that one. And again, we're going to do 9.5 centimetres. No, we're going to do 9 centimetres, sorry. 9 centimetres for designer series paper. Trim. And then we'll do 9. Yeah, let's go 9 by 9. So let's glue these guys down again. And then the designer series paper. So this is a good way to use some designer series paper up. Add a bit of extra element onto the card as well. The colours are quite pretty in this paper. And so stamping this time round, I'm actually going to stamp on the circles from the Stylish Shapes. I didn't pre-stamp these guys, or this guy, so I'm going to stamp this one. I don't know, what animal is this? Is it like a gopher or something? Maybe it's a gopher. And will I fit sending birthday hugs on that one? Nope, not that one. Sending a big hug. I am right, it was a gopher. Awesome. Oh, chipmunk? Yeah, it could be a chipmunk. I'm going to say gopher. Need help with naming the animals. Alright, let's pull out. Same colours again. We'll colour in his little nose. And maybe his hands too. And his feet. He can have the pink feet and the pink hands and the pink nose. I don't know, maybe he looks different. He has an identity crisis. That he does. He doesn't know what he is, and neither do I. I'm thinking it's a a ham. Oh, you're saying a hamster too? Really? Oh my. Poor thing. Change over. Maybe I can make him into a pig next too. It's going to be a chipmunk? I don't know. You're going to make him a chipmunk. Oh dear. Poor critter. No, can't do that end. I have to do this end. One of them's going to have pink hands, the other one's not. I'm making 2 cards after all. I think I need a new marker. The tip of the marker is a bit fluffy. Alright, colour lifter. A guinea pig too, awesome. Guinea pig, hamster. I reckon with different colouring you can make him into anything. Alright. Dearie me. Ribbon. Oh, ladies, ladies, ladies. No wonder I struggle with naming the animals. I'm going to add in, or can I? No, I won't, sorry. Don't mind me, I'm just thinking. You can hear the cogs turning, I'm sure. So, there's one. Just looking at your comments, that's funny. It's fluid. What's that other animal that can make itself into anything? I keep picturing the one in Rapunzel. What's that called? One of you will know what I mean. Iguana? Is it iguana? I thought it was something else. It'll come to me. Don't think it's an iguana. Chameleon, that's the one. Yes, that's the word I was thinking. I was thinking chameleon. It's just a chameleon. Shapeshifter. Alright, there's number two. Oh, not quite. I haven't stuck it down. That might help. I'm educating myself. They really should put names on the stamps of what they actually are. Or what you can make them into. Alright, card number 2. So there we go. So again, I've changed it slightly, not too much this time. Only the colouring and the way I've tied the ribbon. I've got the same sentiment. It almost looks black. The Knight of Navy almost looks black. Alright, card number 3. So, same pieces again. But what I might do is I might actually send these through the embossing machine. Yeah, I think I'm going to send them through the embossing machine again. With my plates. Just want to add a bit of extra texture in the background with this one. I'll just do it on the one. And my trimmer out again. Oops. And I just want, I want maybe, what do I want? I think I'm going to do 1.5 inches, 1.5, 1 3/4. So basically 4.5 centimetres. There we go. Let's go 4.5 centimetres. And then I'm going to do 9.5. So it's going to go the length of the smoky slate, or the width of the smoky slate, I should say. So this one, about there. So this one, I'm going to use one of the other stamps. Okay, what are we calling these ones? I don't know what they're going to be called. I want to say it feels like it's a skunk. It's like Pepe Le Pew. That's what I feel like. Pepe Le Pew and what's her name? Oh, badge. You reckon they're badgers? Okay. Does that mean I've got to change the colour? What colour are badgers? I thought they were brown. Okay, we've got a consensus. They're badgers. All right. 2 of you said it. Must be true. And it's already on Facebook, so it obviously has to be true if it's on Facebook too. All right. Got them ready to go. Lid. There we go. So I did pre-cut some cardstock. I'm just hoping they're the correct size. I'm pretty sure they are. So these ones are about 8.2 centimetres by 6.5. Well, they're going to be the same as I've coloured everything else. Smoky slate. With probably a bit of sorry about my head. Go to the zoo, you reckon? But do we have badgers in Australia? Therein lies the question. Sending birthday hugs. Let's send some more birthday hugs. Oh! That one's okay, that one's not so good. Try that one again. That's better. I'll put them there, they are. That one. That's not the point. Well, if I want to see these animals, I think it kind of is the point. I've also got a piece of Night of Navy to go underneath as well, so they're just going to layer on like that. All right, let's go for some more colouring. Really kind of is the point. There's no point going to zoo if I'm not going to see these animals, is there? These are the animals I need to learn about since I'm colouring them. Ask demo support. I think this is more fun, just like having a guess. Much more fun just having a guess and having a laugh. And badgers had tails as well. There you go. You learn something new every day. I think my smoky slate is going a bit dry. Crikey, it is really going dry. Do I have another one? That's a dark smoky slate. What's this one? No, that's black. Oh no. That could be problematic. That's going to be really problematic, isn't it? I still have one more critter to do after these two. Alright, let's leave them there. Oh, I surely have another smoky slate. Just not visible. Okay. Let's go with a bit of dark smoky slate. Yep. Make sure it wasn't black. So I won't colour too much of these guys. I'm going to leave them mostly white, I think. Okay, let's leave them just like that. Oh, I might see if I can stand that up a bit. My smoky slate. Try and get some ink down the bottom. All right, so we're going to stick this straight down onto our navy piece. And then we've got some more ribbon. This is really pretty ribbon. Iridescent striped ribbon. Dimensionals. Obviously finished off one lot, so now on to some more. There we go. There we go. That's a pretty easy bow. Hey Mark, how are you going? Hope you're keeping well. Oops, upside down. Can't do upside down. There we go. And then onto our Petal Pink card base. Doesn't it, does Petal Pink just lift it a bit, hey? It just lifts it that much. So there you go, there's card number 3. So just recapping, we've got 1, 2, 3, and we're using the Hearts and Hugs bundle. And last but certainly not least, this is a bit more of a simple card. And we're just going to use some basic white and hopefully, oh, we'll see. So I'm going to cut this one down to, what am I doing? I want to do probably 9.5 centimeters. And I'm going to chop this one down to 13.8. Then, what else do I want this one? I'm going to do the same. I'm going to cut another one. So 9.5. That's what I did, isn't it? Yep, 9.5. By 13.8. And just one more. I'm going to use that one. By 13.8 again. Okay, so we've got the 3 pieces. So 13.8, we want to halve that one, which is what, 6.5, 6.9. That seems like a lot. No, we want to halve 9.5. 4.5, 4.75. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Why don't I do something like that? Okay, so I've got them. And I have 2 card bases. I should have 3, but that's okay. And we want to do, I think this is going to work. I hope this is going to work. Like that. No, that doesn't quite work, does it? Doesn't quite work. But let's make it work. Because I want a gap in between. So let's go 4.5. And 4.5. So that should work now, I think. Just trimming, just making it work for me. So if I do that one there, and then that one there, there's my other one, there's my other one, and that one there. That's better, that works. Where do I put the rest of them? Oh, I don't know. Oh, there they are. Okay, okie dokie. So let's glue that one down. Honestly, I know what I'm doing. Honestly. Something like that. How's that look? That doesn't look too bad. Let's see if we can make another one. Let's use that one. I almost want to use those two. Because I like that. That works too. That works too. So that's like that one. Yeah, okay. I don't know which way I want to go. Let's just let's just do this. No, we'll keep the navy. And then we've got a third card I can make too if I find my card bases that I thought I brought over. Did I bring over? No, I can't find them. That's okay. We'll set that aside. I'll do that one later. So, now that I've done that, I have a couple of squares, again from the Stylish Shapes, and we've got a little mouse. And we have our Knight of Navy, and we have our little thanks. And we're going to stamp our little mouse. And boho, that's Knight of Navy. I want Knight of Navy, but I want light Knight of Navy. I think. There we go. Knight of Navy. How cute is he? There we go. And we just want to do our little thanks. And hopefully we have a bit more ink in our smoky slate, but and grab our other little marker. So there's one more project I want to show you if we have time. Oh, I'm a bit over today, but I don't know. I've got a box that I made. So do you want to wait around and watch me create a box to hold the cards in? I've done most of the chopping and scoring, so it's just a bit more informational, but I can show you how I assemble it if you're keen. Sure, okay. I found it online. I found something similar. Like, I found a card that a box that I found online, but the measurements were not as great for us. So I changed it up and made it our size so that we could actually put cards in it that fit. Oh, there we go. How's he? He's a bit better. There we go. And just a bit of ribbon, hopefully enough. Just going to do a couple of knots on this one just to tie a knot with the ribbon. Okay. And stick these guys on. Move, 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 Sharon. Move, move, move. There we go. There's him. So cute, this little mouse. There we go. So there's our last card. Let's see if I can put some of these things away. Clear the deck so I can show you the box that I created. Took me a little while to figure out the measurements, so here, I'll show you the cards quickly that we just did. There's those two. There we go. So they're all the cute cards that I made. And then I'll show you the card box that I've made. So this is my template. I'm hoping you can see that well. And I've got all the measurements and everything that I've scored, but obviously not written on here. So this is how the card box ends up. Using a 12 by 12 sheet, cut it 10 3/4 by 11 3/4. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, 10 3/4 by 11 3/4. And I've already done all my scoring. So it's 3/4 of an inch. And then 5 1/2, 6 1/4 and 11 inches. And then scoring this way, we've got 3 1/4 inches, 8 inches and 8 3/4 inches. So very, originally it was like, it was, I don't know, 10 inches or something by 10 1/2 or something. It wasn't a great box because it fitted US card sizes but didn't fit Australian sizes, so I had to rework it so it would actually fit. Now before you actually assemble, what you want to do is you want to colour it. You want to stamp it if you're going to stamp it. But I'll show you. I've just rounded the edges just with my scissors, just eyeballing it. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm not going to bother stamping it right now, so I'll show you how to assemble. So all I'm doing is I'm just folding it, scoring it. I've scored it already, burnished it. And I've got a little flap on the bottom. So she had when I watched the lady do it on Saturday, she had a separate flap. So she used A4 or 11.5 by, what is it, 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and just stuck a flap on the back. And I went, I don't like that. I like having it all as one full piece. And if I've got 12 by 12, why would you not? So I'm just going to put some glue on this edge here. So these cards we're going to do at my next Creative Escape, which I've got 2 dates for it because I'm going to be holding it in my home. So 2 dates, and I just need to double check what my dates were. What were my dates? Sorry, I forgot. I'm pretty sure it's the first 2 weeks in July. Where is it? There we go. No, so it's the 13th. 13th and the 20th. So 13th and the 20th of July, my next Creative Escape. It is limited numbers for each week because I don't have a lot of space in my home. But yeah, it's basically, yeah, I'd love to see you join me. So once I've folded that over, so obviously I stuck that straight over because it's a box that should fit perfectly. Fold over your little flaps and put a tiny bit of glue on your flaps there, on these little edges. You want to fold that side. No, I want to do it the other way. I want to do this way. You want to fold the one from the back to the front, and then put some more glue on the front flap and fold it down. The reason for that is so, oh no, I still did it the wrong way around, you know, whatever. Is you don't really want to see it on the front, but I've just done it the wrong way. Ah, well. And so the next thing I want to do, which I've just realised I forgot to grab, hang on a second. Sorry. Is you want to grab a punch. And so I should have done this earlier, but I didn't. So you want to create like a bit of a slot where you can actually pull the cards from. And so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch so it's straight, hopefully. Punch like that. And so you've got a little flap like that, and that will fold over. And then grab a piece of white and punch that out. And what I did was I actually stuck that there. So it's like that. Making sure there's no wastage, really. Oh, there goes my stamp. And then I'm just going to grab some dimensionals. One more maybe. There. And I want to pretty much put it about there. And then that box keeps closed like that. So the original one, I don't have the original one, but this was this is my second one. So, oh, I've made it really big. I've made it lots bigger. I think I made it too big now. This is the box that I originally made. So I think my measurements are slightly out now. I think that's okay. Sometimes taller can be good. So it's slightly wider and slightly taller, a fair bit taller, but it would definitely fit your cards in there. So definitely fits all your cards in that one with the envelopes. And this one will fit the cards. Yes, it does fit the envelopes. Yes, it does. Trust me, it does. So that's the size cards, and the envelopes do just fit in this one, only just though. Whereas this one, it's much wider, so you can actually see. So the envelopes will definitely fit in there and fit side by side behind as well. So they do fit the envelopes, but I just realised, yeah, obviously that's just a bit bit too tall. So I probably need to take, I don't know, a bit of space off the top of that. But that's okay. You get what I mean. How cute is this one? This is the one I made on Saturday after the first attempt. The first attempt was alright, it was just small. But I did make this wide enough for envelopes as well, but it's only just the right height for envelopes here, whereas this one's definitely big enough for envelopes and then a tiny bit longer. So that is all for today. Oh, I feel like I'm a bit blurry. I feel like my camera overhead is a bit blurry. Huh. Anyway. Let's not worry about that. It's getting into focus. That's what. So I've had different heights. That's my problem. So there's my cards. I'll give you one more shot of them. Hey, Lizzie, you're meant to be working with your father. So there's the cards. There's the card boxes. So there you go. That was my projects for they're my projects for today. Hope you like them. I've enjoyed this. But as I said, Creative Escape is happening on the 13th and the 20th of July. Is that correct? That's what I said, isn't it? 13th and 20th of July. Yes, 13th, 20th of July. And so, yeah. Cost is $115. You get over $50 worth of product. You also get to make all of these projects, and I'll probably have another couple of projects as well. So there'll be one card box. Maybe I'll do 2 card boxes. I'll see how I go. And 5 to 6 designs of cards, depending on whether we do 2 boxes or just 1. So I hope you'll join me. $115, over $50 worth of product. You get lunch included, snacks included, and lots of time to craft and create all of these projects. And I'll have kits available to purchase on the day if you're really speedy and you want to get through all the projects quickly. It's from 10 till 4 on the 13th and the 20th of July. So just book in one of those dates, and I would love to see you and welcome you to my to my Creative Escape. It'll be lots of fun. So I hope you've enjoyed what I've made today. Sorry, I have gone a bit over today, so but have a lovely weekend. Hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.